Hi everyone, welcome to the NAM. I'm Alan Wilson, Vice President of Tripwire Interactive and the Product Director for Rising Storm Vietnam.
Hi, my name's Adam Hatch, and I'm the lead designer for Rising Storm 2 Vietnam.
My name is Mike Stone. I am the producer of Rising Storm 2 Vietnam here at Tripwire Interactive.
And we're going to try and answer a few questions for you this time around about Vietnam. So keep in mind this should be the first of a series, so if you've got more questions, just fire them up. Let's hear them.
One of my favorite features of the game has to be the inclusion of the helicopter. It's a first in a franchise history to have player-controlled aerial vehicles. Players now have the ability to attack from the sky, to scout from the sky, which means players on the ground have to be careful of said helicopters.
I love just machine gunning random helicopter pilots on the way by. I mean, it's always good value. I mean, I shouldn't be unkind, but you see some helicopter pilots, as the odd Huey comes whistling by, trying desperately to sort of land somewhere useful.
I am not great at flying helicopters. I usually crash within 30 seconds or so.
Just plows into a cliff.
To the combat area.
I love those guys.
My favorite aspect of Vietnam is the advanced gunplay that we have. We allow you to do all kinds of things, retract stocks, rest your weapon on cover or against walls, allows you to have reduced recoil and sway, shoot your enemy a little easier. And we also allow you to change the ammo type based off of the different weapons you have. Like the M79, you can change your ammo type to a buckshot, smoke grenade.
Two or three guys, two or three gunneers armed with the M79 on a big open map like Cu Chi. That's a good bit of smoke you can be putting down for your team. Really helps a lot. I think with the whole franchise, one of the things that, apart from the successes and winning Games of the Year awards and things like this, which is always nice, but please send more, is just the sheer longevity of it. I mean, we started work on the Red Orchestra mod in 2002-3, so 14 years ago. And you think of just how many people have played the game from that time. And that's actually, that's a really great feeling, is the fact that we've given quite so many people so much enjoyment.
And the biggest thing I'm surprised to see that it's grown as a industry-wide trend is the use of iron sights. A lot of games you see now, even sci-fi shooters and arcade games include iron sights and allow people to interact with the gun in a lot more depth than they used to in the 90s.
It's just gone so long, and the good part about that is that it hasn't got old and stale, and we're still finding new and fresh things to do, and new ways to freshen it up, and new and exciting things to add to the game. Just wait to see what we've got coming up over the next couple of years. The current priority, everyone's been talking about, what do we do next and so on. The priority is about content. As people know, we're already at work on new maps. We're doing some variants of some of the early maps, and there's already the first big batch of maps, big batch of new maps in production now. It'll take 2 or 3 months or whatever. That stuff is not instant.
There's a lot of internal feedback that goes on. There's a lot of internal testing that goes on. Along with, we want to share what we've done with you, the community, and receive your feedback as well.
But it's about getting into that, now we've got the game out the door, it's getting into that run of hitting the new content, which means new maps on a steady flow, a steady rhythm to that.
So maps are coming. Stay tuned to the official site for new news and updates, and along with new content, including weapons, etc. But maps are our focus at the moment.
Okay, thanks very much for watching and listening. And don't forget, we're going to be live streaming our panel from PAX West on the 2nd of September. So tune in for that and send some questions in. We'll try and answer them on the day. Or watch the live stream, send your questions in live, and we'll try and answer them live.